Shout out to Contender, KK and Mike, Weapon X, my dude, his dude, Longshanks, Airborne Sapper, Comic Fan, who's a cold-blooded man, Mueller, Lightning 2288, Big To Do. You know, if you rock with me, you already know who you are. So this book right here is I paid $125. I bought this book is the same day as this video. The reason why I'm making this video. I bought this book. It looks really nice. I never had it before. It's like a VG, but I just thought I'd show that. And the reason I'm making this video is really just for historical documentation. Because I just got so much good stuff that I felt like it was necessary to make this video and show you what I got. So without further ado, I got there's this collection, and how do I say this? It's a collection. I opened a box, and the first comic that I got from this box, the first comic I got was this comic. It's pretty good shape. Maybe let's call it, a 9.0, maybe a 9.2, maybe a 9.4 with the press. I never owned it before either, but I showed this book to my friend, and once he saw it, it got his juices pumping, I'm sure. But I also found this book. And there's just a lot of books. I'm not going to really talk too much about them, but I also found this book. And my friend has the other 3 issues. And while we're on the subject of X-23, I found these. I didn't have time to bag and board them. I just have so much stuff. It's not in the best of shape. There's a crease. Let me see. You can't really tell, but it's still high grade. But yeah, but this was the first book I found in this collection. So I was really happy to find this. But while we're on the subject of this, also, I actually thought I'd just show this off, because I also got this for the same price as I found this book. And all these other books, these were all the same price. And I thought, might as well just, just show off and gloat a little. Not that I have to, but I also have these books. Well, actually, and these are all pretty high grade. Some of these I actually got. I got this by Liefeld. Signed by Liefeld. I think I would have paid for this. I think I paid like $6, but that was an '09. I also have these. This one's also signed by Liefeld. Let me see what I pay. I think this was $20 back in the day, in 2009. But I paid practically the same for everything, for everything you see here. The same price, which was, well, under $20 at the highest for these, especially. Okay, anyway, I don't do a good job of explaining, but so after the NYX3, this is the second book I found, actually. So the first book I found was NYX3, and once I found this, I already knew in my mind, what type of what I'm dealing with, because you have NYX3 and you see this. I just know what I'm dealing with. So yeah, found that. It's actually an upgrade to my original, but it's got a little ding right there, but it doesn't really matter. It's still high grade. And actually, this collection could be, in my opinion, a pedigree collection. Just super high grade, pristine, very fine near mint, near mint minus, near mint. I mean, there's some 9.6s and 9.8s you know, I mean, some even possibly even 9/9s. I mean, this is just one of the best collections I've ever come across in my life. And in so many years of doing this, just I just had to document this. This was all one by. I found this. I actually thought this was a Neil Adams issue, but it's actually Perez, I think. Really nice black cover. Super high grade. I mean, there's not even. I mean, I don't see a spine tick on this, but it's just really sharp. This is just a Mylar worthy book, but I just have to show that off. Big Green Lantern fan. So yeah. Also, I did not get this there at the sale. I think this is super. I mean, this is just flawless copy. I mean, I've come across maybe 5 of these that I've owned, but this is a flawless copy. Super high grade. I think this was $2, but this was a separate ordeal. But I mean, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. I mean, you know. Alright, so I show this off because actually I was able to get this entire run. I actually got this at the sale. I was happy because getting this and issue 7 completed my run. I already had these. And I'm like a run guy, but all these were 50 cents at separate different buys throughout different months. But I got a lot of 5s, but now I have the complete 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I got, what did I get? Oh, this is 7. This is the one I got at the sale, so I was happy to get this because, this is a full run of complete V for Vendetta. So happy to own these. Move stuff aside. Happy to own these. Let me put this away. Gotta make space. Also got this. Yeah, I think I said I didn't have time to even bag and board any of these, but I can't even find where is that? Oh, is that him? Where's Coulson at? Okay, so that's that. I found this. This was 50 cents. And found this. And these books were all raw. I mean, I found that NYX raw. No bags or boards. Found this. My friend found this. This is pretty tough to find. This is really rare. I remember when this came out. This is a second print. The moderns are actually probably very fine, but this is probably near mint minus. I just got a lot of books, so I have to kind of go quick. Rassel 2-3. And then I found this. Strangers in Paradise. This is a reprint, I think. Abstract Studio. This didn't have this bag, but this is signed by Terry Moore once. It's actually signed twice. I don't know if I have to show it off, but Terry Moore twice. This is nice. I actually have a friend gave this to me also. But these were all, I purchased them all with my own money. We got here Stray Bullets 4, 5, and 6 is all I found. And this collection is the modern is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, but I just have so much. I have to just start showing stuff. Batman Adventures. Wait, did I find this? Oh, this. think this might be my own copy that I found earlier, but this is really this is also really high grade. First print. Let me see. Yep, first print. I would have said second print. Yeah, this is high grade also. I mean, you can just see the gloss. I was happy to find these. Never owned this. I don't have the fourth part, but I have, you know, these. Never owned this before. Mike Zeck. I like Zeck. Wait, is this Zeck? I think this is Zeck. No, it's what is it? Is this Zeck? I don't know. I like Zeck. I like Zeck, Turner, McFarlane, Bolin, Neil Adams, and here's a Bolin cover. I always buy this. I love this. I love this comic. I love this cover. I found this. This was actually a discard. It's got a spine tick right there, but I mean, all these are really high grade. This is another high grade comic. Found that. This is a good comic to own. A reprint if you don't have the, not reprint, but like a retelling if you don't have the original. And this is actually the first Old Man Logan appearance because it's Mark Miller, and it's also the same, predates Wolverine 66. And there's a guy who talks about Old Man Logan in this. And this is the positive of having these raws that you can actually, you know, look through them. Let me see. This guy goes to the, so this is this guy goes to the future, and he comes back to present day, and he's talking about, let me see, a hooded man, and you can see, let me see. I mean, you can just based on what he's talking about, and it being a Mark Miller book, you already know. Based on this, you know, dialogue, this bubble, you can tell that he's talking about Old Man Logan, saying hooded man, and you know, you can just read it for yourself, but it's not a direct shout out, but you know, this, it used to be worth something. I guess it's not worth a penny now. Let me see what I got. I found this. I never owned this. I was happy to own that. And this is always a good book to find for the low. I like this cover. It's also pretty sharp. I don't know, I'm a big Batman fan, big Jim Lee, so I already had it, but it's not really worth much. With the insert, this is a good book to have. I also found this. I don't know, I keep buying these. Some of these books I probably shouldn't have bought, but, you know, you get caught up in the moment. This is a good book. I don't know if I have this already, but it'd be nice to have. Is this an Alex? This is Alex Ross. Alex Ross and Bruce Timm. Yeah, you know, the stuff I paused, you already know that I like, you know, what I like. I mean, Batman, Wolverine, Daredevil. But this is Alex Ross on top of Bruce Timm, I think. This is a good book to have. My friend actually gave me this. And I actually bought these exact two comics a week before I bought all these, but I have the complete run. I just don't have Spectacular Spider-Man 1. I think it's 133 or 131, which also has a Vermin on the cover, but I don't have it. But I have multiple issues of this Kraven's Last Hunt, you know, storyline. Put these away. I'll show off another. You know, I'd usually, well, no, I wouldn't take my time. Let me see, I found these. Put this here. I found the complete Hush. I already had the complete Hush, but Hush Run. And there's this is the variant, the Heroes Gatefold variant. And these are all near mint, but I already had the complete set, so, and I already paid, you know, $3 to $5 for each of these. over the years. No, not the well, yeah, the years. Um, and now I have every version of 619 because I have the, the second print, the villains cover, the what is this? The heroes, just the variant, and then I like this cover. The Joker, love the Joker. So that's a complete run, but I already had this, and I found the complete run, and I didn't own. Oh shit! I didn't own this, but I found this book at the sale, which had all these. So I was happy to get this. I also found, just bought this because it's an Adam Hughes cover, but I also found this. And I was happy to have this because I already had this, but, this issue is, it's got a big, stacking bend, stacking roll, but it's really high grade. I mean, you can see the gloss. I mean, there's not a spine tick on this, but it's got this nice little, it was never bagged and boarded, but, the owner took, incredible care of these books. But, all these books are tough books to find, and they're, key issues that in the past I've paid, retail or below for, and, if you were to get all these at once, on eBay, they'd set you back, easily hundreds of bucks already. But just wanted to show what I got. I guess I'll start showing off some Spidey. And the modern is just tip of the iceberg, but majority of the sell is, or majority of what I got was Bronze Age. And these are also high grade. I mean, majority of these comics have little to no surface creases. I mean, they're just super glossy. And these will all be put in bagged and boarded once I find out, which copies of which copy, either these are the ones I already own or the higher grade. But super glossy. I mean, you can find these often, but there's some books coming up that, I've never found in my life. This is a nice comic. I was tempted to buy this for $3 cover price at a shop, but I ended up finding this in this collection buy. It's a really nice cover. This guy was big back then, 10 years ago. Leave that there. My friend, another friend, no, same friend. I already have, maybe 3 or 4 copies of this, but it's actually pretty. It's also pretty high grade. Probably a near mint, probably a near mint minus, but it's really glossy, really high grade, and a lot of these comics have white pages, white back. But this is just a great comic to own if you love Wolverine, like I do. And then, it's not complete without having a New Mutants run. Let me see. I do have 85, but I can't find it right now, that I bought. 18, 14, and 25. I think I found 26. I gave it away. It was low grade. What else? Oh man, you know what? I didn't even find the one I actually wanted. Warpath, I think, or is it Warbird or Thunderstrike? I think it's like New Mutants 16 or one of those issues. I don't have that. I actually don't even have the Psylocke, the New Mutants Annual 2. But again, I already have enough New Mutants 87s that it's okay for me to leave a New Mutants 87 behind. And I also have, newsstand. I think majority of these are direct, but I'll take these any day of the week. But they're kind of hard to sell, to be honest. There's, I mean, back 10 years ago, these were junk. 10 years ago, this was junk. This was, you know, you wouldn't even look at these for 50 cents 10 years ago. But I guess demand is, you know, crept up now. I'll just leave this here. Let me see what else I got. Let me see. I actually already had this, bought this, you know, several years ago. But my friend, and I already had this also, but I bought these when they came out. I actually found this at the sale, but I traded that copy, and I already have this, so I was able in this collection to also complete a full Civil War run, which I love. Steve McNiven. I've also met Mark Miller, I think twice, and had him sign a lot of my books that I bought when, you know, he came out. Wanted, Old Man Logan, Ultimate Fantastic Four. Let me put this away. 3, 2, and 3. Oh shit. Yeah, this one was already in fine shape to begin with, so you know, I'm okay to not have these in in bags and boards right now, but they will be in bags and boards soon. And here's a Civil War: The Initiative. I didn't find this in this collection but you know, it's a cool cover. This is a funny book. Also found this.